Welcome to another Space Digital program. Simple, quick, and easy clip today, right? When a woman hurts a good man, they don't care about his feelings. She actually cares about losing the power. Now, why is this important, Space Digital? Why does this matter? Well, because this is again one of those fix all universal little tricks that I've been trying to show you since day one. First, I'm going to show you the problem. Then I'm going to show you the contradiction. Then I'm going to show you why it's a paradox. And then I'm going to show you how simple it really is, but hard to do. I can't express enough why it's hard. Hard because no one ever gets it. No one understands it. It goes right over everybody's head. And then the actual work that goes behind doing something like this is the move to beat all moves. But in order for you to do it, you have to have the biggest nads in the world. And let's be honest, today in 2025, right? It seems like no one has the nads to do anything, let alone get what they want or go for what they want, right? Nowadays, at least, right? Anyways, go ahead and jump in. I'll show you what I mean. And hopefully I do a good breakdown, right?
Whenever women are doing things behind your back, they actually find it funny because they're getting what they want out of you. They feel like they have the upper hand. They feel like they have the power and the control. But once you are aware of what they're doing,
I want you to see that before we continue. Did you see the little once you're aware, she didn't have it in her to say once she gets caught. You understand? That's what you're dealing with. That's the level. All right? The level of chess playing going on. That for some reason, most guys out there just refuse to listen, to ask, to try, to learn, to master all of this. None of this. You ain't even aware of this game that I've been calling, once again, chess, love, and war. You don't care about your opinions. Don't care about anything. This ain't democratic nothing. Hell, it ain't no republic thing either. This is literally the way it is, period. And it's universal. And you ain't gonna change it. You ain't gonna do a damn thing about it. So why not might as well try to learn about it, right? Be interested in it. Care for once about the true damn problem you actually have, right? And maybe we can fix it. Anyways, my whole point before I went on the rant, right? Understand what she said, right? Well, once you become aware of it, she couldn't say once she got caught. It had to be once the guy was aware, right? Because, believe it or not, she's playing chess, even though she's giving you a little bit of insight on the game itself and how it really works. It's called 4D and 3D chess. And it's played all the time. And it will never stop. And this is why I tell you should be interested and like it and love it and learn to respect it. And know how to use it and how to play. Right? And trust me. Trust me. Once you, at the very least, understand what's really going on, you'll be like, well, I'll be damned. Thank you, Space Luchador. All the props in the world. Right? But, again, right? I'm trying, right? I'm trying to get it out there, so there you go. All right, let's continue with before I went on the rant, right?
now they're upset. They're not upset because they hurt you. They might be. But they're really upset because they feel like they have a lack of control now. Now you have the decision on whether you want to be with them or not.
Well. What does that mean? It means exactly what I said. Chess, that's all this is. How many times do I have to say it? Right? She don't care about your sorry ass feelings. She don't care that you caught her. She don't care. She never cared. As a matter of fact, that's the paradox. Right? The paradox is that you believe that she should care, but she showed you from the very beginning, right, that she don't care. Right? And that it ain't about you. Which is the reason she did it in the first place. That's the paradox. Because you believed that it was about you. You believed that it was about love. You believed that she had to love you. You believed all this crap and it made you a mark. That's why. And it bit you in the ass. That's why. It's the paradox. Right? That's why everybody falls for it. That's why this happens. But understand. Right? Why? She don't care about any of that. And the one thing she does care was the power dynamic. That's what she cared about. Because it's not even about her. It's about the power. Understand that. It ain't about her. It's about the other women. It's about you having the ability to say, you know what, you're done because of what you did. Right? And now I'm going to move on. And all the good shit you were taking from me, right, is now going to be in the hands of some other woman, which is what she really gives a rat's ass about. So there you go. Once again, there it is. Just like that for you. So you're welcome. It's that simple. It really is. That's the raw truth. Just like that. Hard to understand, like I said. Right? Way harder to do. Right? Trust me. This game is not for the faint of heart. That's a fact. Right? Every single domestic police call you've ever seen where a dude gets killed was because he was fucking around with this game and couldn't handle it. Now he's 6 feet under. Now, of course, I'm gonna get some pushback on the, oh, you making fun of serious stuff, and no, I'm just telling you what it is and how simple it really was, right? And how hard it is and how people really take it, right? That's the damage done. Right, for those that can't handle the game. But there it is. There it is in this simple dumbass TikTok 31-second clip that I showed you. Just like that. You saw both the game, both a player, right? And a little bit of the game played within the actual explanation, which goes to show you right there. 4D. Next level. Right? But there you go. Again, I've been claiming about next level. I've been claiming about all this other stuff, and I've never really actually shown you, right? Or because like I thought it was hard. Well, actually, it's hard to explain. But again, I found an opportunity. Here it is. There you go. Just like that, right? Anyways, hope you understand. Like I said, I know it seems like it's a bunch of mumbo jumbo. And it's harsh. You don't like how I say this, and you don't like how I say that. You don't like the messenger. It don't matter. At the end of the day, one day you will, or not. Don't matter. This is the game. This is how it's played. And it ain't gonna stop. And you ain't gonna stop it. It's been tried before. Failed. Right? Because they didn't know that in their attempt to try to fix the game or stop the game, they got played. Cause it never stops and never will. The game must have a winner. Period. 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 Right? That's it. I laugh because it's so damn funny and easy, right? At least for me, right? I don't know. Maybe I have a gift. I have the gift. I just see it just like that. Boom, 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 boom. Couple words, but I already know what the hell's going on. That's it. I'm an expert in this game that no one seems to address or care or talk about. You know, every now and then a couple of gurus out there in the internet kind of hit and wink, you know, at it, kind of stumble into a little bit of it, But at the end of the day, they don't know what the hell they're talking about because they just barely stumbled into it. Like I said, rookies, right? It's next level stuff, right? And I've proven it over and over again to a couple of clients, right, that I have, right, stuff like that. But it's not what this video is about today. Anyway, let's continue. I hope you understood, like I said right there. This unorthodox explanation of this thing that's really complicated and maybe, you know, wink, all that other stuff, right? Because believe me, this stuff is not only is it not popular, right? It's one of those things, and it has to be on the down low, as they say. Anyway, let's continue, see what else she has to say, and maybe a little bit more that I can add, so you can get my point, and we'll end with today's video, right?
That is why women keep a lot of stuff from you, because they know if you truly got to know them for them, you wouldn't have given them a chance. You would have.
There you go. You wouldn't have given them a chance. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Basically, it's all one big ass lie, right? And we're all playing a character, which is my point. So if you're gonna play a character, play the main character. Why you want to be the side piece? Why do you want to be the sorry ass Mark? Why you want to be the nice guy? Why you want to be the loser, right? Why you want to be the comedy relief or any other damn thing? Be the guy, the main guy, the dude she wants, right? The dude she can't have until you say she can. Period. Right? Just like that. But again, it takes work. It's not one day you're just gonna wake up, oh, I'm the shit. That's it. That's how it starts. But yes, you still gotta do some work, right? Gotta become the guy. You can't just be the guy unless you are the guy already. Man, that's a whole other thing, right? Let's continue.
Wanted to leave, or you would have been dissatisfied. But it's never okay to force someone to live a life that they don't know they're living. You lying to someone about who you are, you're forcing them to live a life without their consent.
You see that? When you're forcing someone, I think, and this is coming from a woman, right? Like, you're forcing it. And how the hell does a woman force a guy to live a lie? Think about that for a second. Right? I'm gonna repeat again. How does a woman force a guy to live a lie? What have I said about the captain? What have I said about what the man is supposed to be? Right? Now, is this man the man or the captain or anywhere near shape or form in control of anything around his sorry ass life if she is literally forcing him to live this lie? You see what she's saying? You see what's going on? You see what's going on in 2025? What's happening to all the guys out there today in the United States specifically, right? And apparently the cancer's reached the rest of the world, right? Mexico, Canada, the UK, everywhere and anywhere. I've seen it. Little pockets here and there, places where men still are what they were meant to be, right? There's a resurgence coming up, right? A little slow, but it's coming up, right? I myself am trying to, bring it back up and get people into this again. Right? By people, I mean men, right? Understand what I am saying, right? It's like you either are the captain or you're not. You understand? And if you are quote unquote the captain, right, and you got the title and you got your little hand on the steering wheel and whatever, but there's all sorts of other dumbass hands around the steering wheel or someone in your dumbass ear telling you what to do, you ain't the captain. You're a muppet, right? A mark. That's it, right? Anyways, let's continue and finish up this video.
On coaching in.
I feel like everyone knows this, that women are mischievous, right? I can be mischievous myself, and a lot of the times whenever women are being mischievous, taking you for granted, at the end of the day, it's because she wants you to put her in her place.
And there you go. the answer that I claim to give you since this video started. There it is. Just like that. Right? She made this whole dumbass video. Right? Showed you behind the scenes. Showed you in front of the scenes. She gave the damn dialogue. She gave you the problem, the premise. Right? The plot. The how-to. All of it. The problem. And gave you the answer. Just like that. Bam. Paradox. Universal. Why? Answer. That no one seems to give a rat's ass or refuses to accept for some dumbass reason. Right? But I study this. Right? This is what I do. For a living. Right? Damn near. To pay the bills, maybe not just yet, but that's what I do, right? I've found out, I know why they refuse this universal and be all end all truth and answer at the same time. Because it destroys every little dumbass belief they've had since they're little dumbass kids and their little brains, and everybody in the world wants to believe every other stupid stuff that's said all over the internet and the media, in the world, in the movies and everything. They refused, and it contradicts every other fake ass thing, right? Socially accepted, right? In the real world, out there. We're all playing dumbass characters and we're refusing right again to the raw truth of what this really means. Because if what she's saying is true, damn true, you understand the implications of this? You understand what this means? Right? Not only is it saying literally that all that crap that all the other women say, right, it is BS, right? That not only is it BS, but it is a scam to force you. Think about that. To force you to put her in her place. That, my friends, is as raw as it's gonna get. And I hope you understood it again. Because I don't want to get too deep into the point. Wink, wink. Right? Because, like I said, don't want to get in a place, haters that don't want this out there. They don't. Because it's almost, again, it's like giving away the answer to the test. The hardest test of your life. The one that counts, the one that matters. Right? Here's this guy giving you the damn answer. There it is. Boom. Alright? Anyway, there you go. So if you like this video, give me a like, share, subscribe. Help me help you again by commenting down there. Hell, what do you think? What do you believe? Do you care? Do you do not? Are you ashamed? Because you're consuming this level, right, of content, right? Because that's what I found sometimes. This is something. This touches the core of all your problems, of the true problem, the ones that count and matter. It's not something you could just be jolly about it, right? Be out there like Will Smith, destroying your damn legacy and life, all right, and career and everything you stood for, right? Ain't nobody wants to go through what Will Smith is going through, right? It's like death in life, right? He's living it, right? Anyways, went off. But there you go, right? Again, hope you liked it. If you get any type of value, right? Any type of light bulb turned on, whatever, again, help me, help you by sharing, liking, and subscribing. When you get this out there, I don't want no big, like a big ass platform. We don't really need all that. We need a good couple 100K, whatever. I make the little thing turn around. Because again, can't show too much behind the scenes, because if you do, it kind of shatters the, as Doc Brown used to say, the fabric of time. Now it's only limited to our space-time continuum in our own galaxy, but that's a whole nother thing, right? for another video. Anyways, there you go. You know what? I'll show you what she said once again, right? A little slower, and she knows what she's saying, and she knows it's gonna go over everybody's head, right? And it may not mean nothing because she's trying to make it all like it shouldn't mean nothing, but it does. It's all there, right? There it is.
I feel like everyone knows this, that women are mischievous, right? I can be mischievous myself, and a lot of the times whenever women are being mischievous, taking you for granted, at the end of the day, it's because she wants you to put her in her place.
There you go. That's it. It's because at the end of the day, what does that mean? It means all. Don't matter. But you don't need to see in between the lines. You know, all the chapters in the middle. Don't matter. At the end of the day, this is what it is. There it is.
Now, let's talk about the extreme mischievousness where she's disrespecting you, she wants to get away with. Okay, here's the thing about women.
How many ways can she say what she already said? When she says extreme, it's only heightened to force you to do the same damn thing, only in a whole different level. Right? Quicker, faster, like this, boom, 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 boom. You either have what it takes or you don't. That's it. So there you go, right? Anyways, there you go. I'll see you on the next Space Digital program.